Okay, so just finished this piece. Been working on this for a couple years on and off. Really excited it's finally done. Yeah! It's called Dynamo, and the name comes from a term for cherubs doing kind of wild things. Um, so these two cherubs, or putis, I kind of like the Italian word putis, are, well, this one's taming a lion. So this guy's riding a lion and taming it with this wishbone looking thing. It's going through his mouth. And then this putti is riding on the back of a hippocampus, which is a horse with a fishtail. Those show up a lot in mythology through the ages, kind of symbolize balance. The sort of overarching theme for this was inspired by this piece at the Met, which shows a putti riding on a lion. It's a sculpture, and it's kind of what inspired this portion of the ring. And in that description, they said that the sculpture was an emblem of strength tamed by love. And that really stuck with me, and I thought it was a beautiful thing and really apt for our times, considering the leadership in our country and across the world could use a little bit of love. So yeah, we've got the whole piece is 18 karat yellow gold. This pavé area is comprised of diamonds, pink sapphires, rubies, and they kind of go down into tsavorite garnets and more diamonds, which then leads to kind of the watery area around the tail, which is blue sapphire of various shades and hues. The original inspiration from this piece came from a drawing of an antiquity that a monk did, Falcon, and he essentially made an entire book that sort of categorized and explained and were drawings of the various antiquities for the Prince of Wales at the time, Prince Charles. And this was written in the late 1700s. And I came across this book at the Seattle Public Library, and it's this really insane old, I mean, it was literally the book from the 1700s. It had this sort of leather cover that was like, it looked like it was, you know, a relic belonging in a museum, and they just went and got it and handed it to me, and it literally blew my mind that I was able to go touch that book and look at all those drawings. This drawing in particular that inspired this was of a lion and an angel, and they're sort of holding hands. I had this tourmaline crystal, which is actually a tourmaline slice, a rubellite slice to be specific, and it has this natural internal fracture in the stone, and I thought that was so cool. And right when I saw this sort of drawing of the angel and the lion, it inspired me to use this tourmaline. I thought it was cool to kind of play off of that separation between man and beast, man and Mother Nature. You know, that whole relationship is worth preserving, and it's broken, and this is a reminder that we need to keep that in the forefront of our minds. it's also a reminder of like kind of the common man being able to do great things. So that's another thing that the putties doing wild things on like taming animals can represent in our history. So yeah, it's I'm very inspired to make this piece. I'm finishing it as I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and kind of just this theme of like a putti, this young person or angel doing things of greatness, has been really resonating with me through fatherhood, and that's pretty much it that I want to say about this right now. I also think that it can be up for interpretation. A lot of the stuff that I said is just things that went through my mind while making it, and I think it can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So we'll leave that up to you. And yeah, thank you for, if I ever end up sharing this video, thank you for listening. And I'm proud of this right now. Proud of myself. I'm proud of my fellow jewelers who work their asses off like I do and try and be the conduits of bringing beautiful things into this world. And not just jewelers, all the artists, all the creatives who put their selves out there, who work hard to bring things to this world that only they can do, because every single person is unique, and only that person can do that piece of artwork just like the way they can. Every individual is unique. Every individual's artwork is unique. If you want to pursue art yourself, I highly encourage you. Pick up a pencil and draw something. Pick up some metal, try and make something. Go take a class. Just start trying to rhyme. Whatever. You just want to be creative. It's a really nice outlet. It's healing. The world needs more creativity. It needs more things that bring us into the present moment. And I know you guys with that. Thanks for looking.